Babe, what?
What?
We got the house.
What? Really? Oh, you're not joking.
I'm not. We got it, yeah.
What did they say?
We're getting our email. We got it.
Mm.
I'm so happy. Hello everyone, what's up? It is me, Micah, and welcome to the second episode of our Move Out series. It has been both a short and long journey on the way to where we are today. And I find it incredibly exciting that I get to share these moments with you, capture our thoughts so raw and fresh from the current season we're facing. Right now, I'm just cleaning the house, every inch of it. It is so therapeutic for me to clean and then see the results afterward, and of course, to be able to serve my husband and have him come home to a clean home. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna give a quick life update and then show you guys the last two houses that we viewed. Gosh, ang lamig ng electric fan. Guys, quick story time muna tayo before I show you guys yung last two houses na tinignan namin. So, Adrian got COVID. Yeah, Adrian got COVID. And it's so funny because I never got it. Tested negative, never felt any symptoms. It was my mom who got it. Kasi nag-start yung symptoms ni Adrian. We were in our house in Santa Rosa. That's the reason why nilinis ko talaga yung bahay. Kasi I feel like for the past 10 days, we really just nested and stayed home without having to fix anything. And since kailangan separate rooms kami, basta medyo naging magulo talaga, lalo na yung kwarto na yan kasi doon nagstay si Adrian. I really think though that he got the Omicron variant kasi ang bilis niyang nahawa yung mom ko. Like just I think like after 3 days or 4 days, she started feeling symptoms. He did get a fever for about 2 to 3 days. And then his sore throat started kicking in on about the second day. And then the cough came in on the third day. And until now, medyo may hem pa rin siya. Pero thank you to God talaga na he was okay through his COVID journey or isolation. And sobrang na-amazed talaga ako with how God has worked. Like, he did not allow me to get infected. I was with Adrian the entire time. Our house is so small, so we would often meet here in the middle, which is the living room, dining room. And of course, I needed to comfort him. Actually, na-accept ko na nung time na yun na magkakaroon na rin ako ng COVID because I would hug him so often. And yeah, I just felt like he needed also like that sense of touch to give him the comfort that he needed. I believe that we were also very protected because we were just wearing masks the entire time and we wouldn't eat sabay. Every time, mga halos every 4-5 hours mag-Lysol kami. So yeah, thank God I never caught it and thank God Adrian is better. But yeah, so that's our short COVID journey. We were just really blessed that we really got that time to recalibrate and be refreshed as well by the word of the Lord. I think it was really at that time that we got time to come to God as individuals, marinate in His Word, and overall, we're just so grateful with how that turned out because yes, nagkasakit siya, but it also served as rest for our souls as we rested here at home, but more so in God. Okay guys, eto na! The last two houses that we looked at. Last time we went to this village that we're really eyeing to live in. Since we felt like the deal would not come to pass, the one that I told you about regarding the fourth house I showed you, what we did was we just looked around the village. Kasi parang na-exhaust na namin lahat ng options namin dun sa online. Ikot lang kami ng ikot hanggang meron kami nahanap na isa. Sabi daw, uy, maganda to, parang ang ganda ng space, mukhang bago. So, tawag ako agad or text ako agad dun sa nakasulat na number in front of the house. Posted on the house rather. Every day kasi naghahanap pa rin ako sa Facebook Marketplace because every day halos may bagong listings. And not in the area that we were eyeing though, pero mostly around it. Sakto, a few days after we did that trip around that village, there was a listing that came up and it looked like a very simple home. It's, I think, maybe like twice of this or mga 100 square meters yung floor area niya. I didn't like the color of the house, if I'm being honest. The facade was but it didn't matter because we were looking for a home that we could grow in, I could work in well, and it looked like that could be the place. And apart from that, guys, it was let's just say thousands below our budget. So parang pag nakuha natin to, oh my gosh, ito na talaga yun. So anyway, sobrang sakto pa because one of my friends who went around that village because she lives there sent a picture of this house saying that it's for rent. And I was like, parang connecting the dots parang God's showing us something I was so excited for this space. It was still quite small, needed a good juxtaposition with all the big furniture in order to come up with a pleasing interior design. As in guys, di pa namin nakikita yung bahay, nag-iisip na ako kung paano ko siya ayusin. Well, gano'n naman ako all the time, pero for that, I was very serious about it because it did feel like eto na yun. So, the day finally came. Ayun na, pupunta na kami dun sa house. So, we did go and facade, I was like, ganda. Don't like color, pero maayos naman. Decent. We went in and at first we were like, nice space. Maganda yung lighting. Meron din siyang overhead tank, which is something that we needed talaga in that village. I explained to you guys in the previous video. Meron siyang outdoor space for when you need to clean up some dirty things. But then we started to explore the house and nakita na namin kung bakit ganun lang yung presyo niya. It was nice. Ang ganda nga ng space, guys. And yung dalawang kwarto, maganda yung space niya. But the thing is, sobrang kailangan ng hilamos ng bahay. Inaanay na siya. We were told that kakaalis lang ng tenant nung December, which was last month. Pero pag tinignan mo yung ceiling, and you know those provisions for lighting? Usually, diba may mga wires hanging down from the ceiling? It was full of mold, which scared me because I don't know what's growing inside of the ceiling anymore. I don't know what's growing in the wood. I've never seen anything like that. And if you guys didn't know, mold, black mold especially, can target your lungs, which can lead to serious diseases, or if not treated, death. Ang dami ring sira, like yung mga faucets, putol na, ang daming mga parts ng banyo na very rusty. We were just thinking, sayang talaga kasi hindi na maintain ng owner yung place. Kasi it was a really good space. Okay talaga yung area niya, tahimik naman. Gaganda talaga yung rooms. We would definitely have chosen that if very minor lang yung mga kailangan namin ipagawa. Pero it wouldn't make sense if ipagawa namin lahat ng mga bagay that troubled us. It was in our property and sobrang win yun for the owner because it was a reason for him or her not to get the place done. We could make the compromise. We were thinking, parang kaya natin i-make yung compromise kasi nga it's below our budget. Pero in the long run, ano kapag sobrang bumagyo or I don't know, something happens and the foundation of this home is already crumbling. Kami yung magsasuffer sa mga leaks. Kami yung magsasuffer dun nga sa mga mold na nag-grow na in the walls. Basta in the end, yun lang talaga yung word namin. Super sayang. And I wish that the owner would recognize the things that he or she needs to get done before he turns over that place for renting. Kasi parang kawawa yung mga magre-rent. Kasi baka sila talaga yung mag-suffer when calamities hit that area or hit Manila in general. Alright, let's go to the next house. I'll try to be chill about this because I love it. This next house, this was the one that we saw when we were driving around the village. We entered through the back door, by the way. Something that I like about it, it has a backdoor entrance. Pagpasok ko pa lang, napansin ko is ang daming space. And open yung floor plan niya, pero merong distinct division from the dining and the kitchen and the living room, which I love. Okay, I love the open floor plan and I love our space here that we get to watch TV while we are eating, having dinner. But it's also a great opportunity for us to shut off our electronics and other devices and just have conversations over our meals. The best part is, meron siyang dirty kitchen. Finally. Anyway, and of course, it has a tank. I also love yung pagpasok ng light dun sa bahay. I really need that, especially for when I'm filming videos for you guys. And overall, we just love this space. The master's bedroom is so much bigger. Maybe 3 times the size of what we have now. And guys, the main edge of this house is that it has 2 roof decks. Guys, the main edge of this house is that it has 2 roof decks. I have no idea what I'm going to do with 2 roof decks. I don't even have an idea what I'm going to do with 1, let alone 2, right? But the fact that it has a roof deck is So with that space, I know that we can really freely grow there, and we can invite people in, and we just really saw ourselves growing a family in that place. Actually guys, alam mo, hindi ko na itatago, but we put down an offer for that house. The owner said that she is going to wait for a better offer because it wasn't exactly what she asked for. I really appreciated that because she didn't say, no, I'm firm with this, but she was like, I'll consider it. We waited a few more days. Actually, I think a week or two, and then we even kept exploring different houses until Adrian and I decided that we have to settle on a place, and I really love this space. So we talked about settling a better offer. It's still lower than the asking of the owner, but we in faith, we just sent it to her anyway, told her that we would take care of the house. You guys know that I am good at that. I am a homemaker and I love doing so. Long story short, she accepted the offer. So the reason why I didn't show you guys like a full tour, because I'm gonna give you an actual full tour of the house before we move in our stuff. So I'm so excited for that. It amazes me every time how God just directs our steps, which reminds me of this verse from Proverbs 16 verse 9, which says, a man can make his plans, but it is God who directs his steps. We were so set on a certain house, which by the way, binalikan kami nun, but we've already shown our commitment to a different property. At the end of the day, parang I just felt like management-wise, as nice as the owner is of the original house we wanted, who was trying to get us back to renting her space, I felt like I just don't want a management that is fickle-minded. I'm scared that after a year or so, biglang paalisin na kami, and I don't want that kind of stress upon me, upon Adrian, and maybe even our future kid. So yeah, that just shows you, we wanted the other house, the fourth house we showed you guys, as in we wanted it so badly, and in fact, we tried to convince the owner, like 4 times. But God showed us a comparison. Okay, look at how this house is being managed. Look at how easy it is and how smooth this one is going. And you are gonna get a bigger, better space. And what we only need to do is trust in Him, wait and see where He was directing us, and of course, obey. So yeah, we can make our plans, but ultimately, God directed our steps to a better property with good management, and even the location within the village is so much better than the one we originally wanted. So yeah, I just want to end this video by reminding all of you guys that God is trustworthy. He has gone before us. He goes behind us. Whatever crossroads you are in, trust the ultimate plan of God. Yes, make your plans. It is fine to make your plans. It is okay to lift up your desires to Him, but ultimately allow God's desires for you to be your desires for yourself. So I know that this was a long sit-down video, but nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something as well. If you want to sound off down below, just let us know anything, any house tips for those of you who own houses. I'd love to know that. Just comment it in the comment section. I'm leaving you guys with love, hope, and faith. For today, you watched me, Micah Louisse, and I cannot wait to see you as we go through this series. Bye, everyone!